My name is Ethan, and I want to suck Jim's cock.
Yes, I'm going to come. It's not true.
Oh. Well, let's see. What do I have anything left here? I don't know. God, I've talked about so much stuff. We talked about the merch documentary, the Xbox buyout, anti-work subreddit, the honk, if you can hear me. What else do we have here? Oh, it looks like Dick Masterson sent me a clip from his show to play. I don't know why he'd do that. Apparently, he said, "Please, Jim, play this on your stream. I think people will enjoy it." I mean, okay. I'm a big Dick Masterson fan. If he's asking me to do that for him, I can help you out. I can do a solid for you, brother.
Ralph, are you there?
What's up, man? Can you hear me?
Oh, you sound fantastic.
What's up, Ralph? How you doing?
You're making me sick
I'm doing
with
great.
jealousy.
I'm doing great, man. You're chopping up a little bit, so I was trying to see if I could hear you, but it sounds okay now.
Cool.
Am I still good?
Yeah, you're good.
You sound great.
Okay.
How's the trip been so far? Please say horrible.
Actually, it's been awesome.
Uh-oh. It looks like there's been a little bit of trouble in paradise. What happened? Oh no, somebody's got a bit of an owie. I'm not sure what's going on here. Chat, I guess we're going to have to go over the story of what that clip's about. Dick, I don't know. Whew, it's a little harsh, but okay, Mr. Masterson. Apparently our story begins about 2 weeks back when Ethan Ralph and Andy Worski were having a fight on Twitter, which led to Ethan Ralph declaring that he was going to fly out to Portugal to teach Andy a lesson. Anybody interested in seeing me fly to Portugal this Sunday and do a week of shows and reporting from that country? No. I don't even know who you are. Anybody want to see me go to Portugal? No. It's a little harsh, but okay. Of course, Andy's response, do it. I dare you. Do it. Please do it. Also, Vax Ralph confirmed. Uh-oh. Now, originally, Ralph was going to be flying out to Portugal, I guess as a way to teach Andy a lesson. Andy had wanted to move out there. He talked about moving out there, but he hadn't moved out there yet. So Ralph was like, I've got the money. I'm going to go out there and rub it in your face. And I'm going to bring Dick Masterson along with me. But what do you know? At the very last minute, mysteriously, Dick Masterson broke his foot. Later on, explaining, holy shit, am I glad I faked breaking my foot to get out of this? When Ralph had said, well, I've definitely got my experience in Portugal in a way I never thought I would. What is it with me with 4-on-1 fights? LOL. And forgive my hair, but that's not a stylist on call here in the hospital. Now, I think Dick knew what was going on ahead of time. You don't want to be in a foreign country and be too American, like walking around in a Burger King hat. It's probably asking to be beaten to death in the streets of Portugal. It's such an Amerimut meme. I should go to a foreign country and eat hamburgers. They could spot you a mile away. In fact, I think Burger King and McDonald's exist in foreign countries just to point out who the American tourist is. And surely enough, that's what happened. Now, after Ralph tweeted this, there was a little bit of discussion. Is he going to go? Is he not going to go? Dick broke his foot. He's not going to go. Maybe this isn't going to happen. So Andy started a new show recently with PPP called the Kino Casino, decided to do an episode called the Fuck Ralph Festival. And I'm fairly certain this was enough to really push Ralph over the edge and to confirm his trip to Portugal. So Ralph flies out there. He's having a wonderful time eating Burger King, the food of the Portuguese people. We all know they love their their Big Macs and their French fries in Portugal. And then, of course, what happens when you're American in a foreign country? Well, keeping it real goes wrong. Oh, wait, don't want to jump ahead. Jumped ahead a little on that one. Here's a tweet from somebody once he had made landfall in Lisbon, Portugal, which is the capital. Get out of my country, retard. To which he said, come make me, bitch. And then 3 days later, Ethan is being taken care of at a hospital in Lisbon. He has surgery in the morning to repair his orbital bone. He will be recovering in there for about a week. Thank you all for your concern and well wishes. He's an incredibly strong man. Cannot wait for his return. Now, to add some insult to the injury, he was robbed. Gator asking him, did you get your shit back? Some of it, basically 150 euros. My bag and my cards is what they got. I kept fighting, but it wasn't a good idea, LOL. Kept my phone, watch, and some of my other shit. Still have my passport. to add even more insult to even more injury, they put his purse up for sale on eBay. Ethan Ralph flew out to a foreign country to teach Andy Worski a lesson and was beaten in the streets to the point of needing hospitalization and surgery. They then stole his purse and sold it on eBay. How does that fucking happen? How do you get your purse stolen? Why do you have a purse? Memento! Ralph, what the fuck? What makes this even funnier is this tweet before all of this happening. 5-star days is all I fuck with now. I only fuck with 5-star days. This is almost this quote. Quote from man stabbed. What are you going to do? Stab me? Apparently, yes. Apparently, yes, you're going to get stabbed. 5-star days. I'm having such a good time down here. Fuck you, Andy Worski. Look at my merce. I got a beautiful purse. I'm down here in Portugal. You too goddamn poor to fly out here, boy. I'm going to fuck Quartering's wife while I'm out here in Portugal, eating my Burger King with my beautiful purse. Oh, look at that. Some Portuguese men are coming up to me. What are you gentlemen? Why? Stop hitting me, goddammit. I look 5'1" to you. Maybe it's you who's getting hit, motherfucker. Gets hospitalized. Now, I don't know. I had to look this up. Orbital bone injuries, right? Apparently the surgery for it, you need like 2 or 3 weeks to recover. If you get on a plane, it fucks with like the, I mean, he's fine. He got through the surgery just fine from what I understand. But it fucks with the orbital bone, pressure differences. You get on a plane, pop shit, things go bad. So the only way Ethan Ralph can now return home is by sea. He's got to get on a fishing boat. He's got to get on a fishing boat and sail the ocean back to America from Portugal, all to teach Andy Worski a lesson. But I think there's a bigger question here. Okay, we need to put on, it's detective time. I need, this story about being jumped by 4 people and them stealing his purse, it's a little too convenient. I think this was a hit job. And it's our job, chat, to figure out who did it. We need to figure out who is the purse thief that accosted Ethan Ralph in the city of Lisbon in Portugal. And to do that, I need to bring up a list of suspects. So let's put on the music, our thinking caps. Let's get the suspects up on screen here. We've got 6 of them, chat. We're going to talk about each of them a little bit, and then you're going to vote and tell me who's responsible. Who is it? Who did it? Let me just get the poll ready. We gotta find Oh, it lets me ask you for 4 of them. Well, you know what? That's fine. Well, we'll do a second poll for the last part. Let me start going over some of these. First we have... Okay, that's better. First up, chat. Our first suspect number 1, CRP, Coach Red Pill. Coach Red Pill is in Europe. Now, it would have been a 3,000 mile drive for him to get there. But Coach Red Pill recently has gone completely insane. He's posting Tyler Durden quotes and talking about Project Mayhem and telling people to put bubblegum in federal buildings' locks on their doors and shit. So maybe to fund his new Project Mayhem project, CRP drove 3,000 miles to Lisbon, Portugal, beat the living shit out of Ralph, and took his purse, because that's an Armani purse, to sell it for funding for his next endeavor. That's suspect number 1, CRP, Coach Red Pill. Suspect number 2, Matt Jarbo. Humiliated, derided by Ralph for years from the Boulder Street. Matt really isn't very rich, so maybe he swam to Portugal. I'm not sure how he got there. He found a way. Maybe he got an Uber Eats offer to deliver from America, and he paddle boated his way over there. He waited for Ralph to walk down an alley, and when he wasn't looking, hit him with a fucking boulder in the head and took his purse. It's like a trophy sitting in his room. Suspect number 3 is not, in fact, Jesus Christ. That's Crout and T. Crout and T, of course, had some beef with Ralph and a lot of other people, really. But he's also in Europe. I'm not sure exactly how far away he'd be. I think he's maybe closer than Coach Red Pill. But theoretically, he could have driven to Portugal, beaten the brakes off of Ralph, and stole his purse. Suspect number 4, Andy Stammering Warski. Warski's the one that got this all started by goading Ralph into going to Portugal. Andy has connections to people in Portugal. Andy understands the layout of Portugal. Theoretically possible, he could have flown out there, visited family members, and then beaten Ralph and stolen his purse. Suspect number 5, Josh Moon. Head A-log of the Kiwi Farms and death enemy, sworn blood enemy of Ethan Ralph. These two hate each other so much they'll fuck eventually. Now, he also, from what I understand, is in Europe. A lot of these are European, now that I think about it. He's over in Europe. He has the opportunity. And what better trophy? What better trophy? What better way of getting back at Ralph after stealing Chris Chan's arrest than stealing his purse? Just saying. Finally, we have suspect number 6, Dick Masterson. Dick Masterson faked breaking his foot, set Ralph up to go overseas, and then sent me videos that he edited making fun of Ralph that I just played on stream. Seems like maybe Dick's got something going on there. Now, our first poll is done. Let's see. Suspect number 2 and 4 are the big ones. So we're going to do one final poll, chat, and we're going to ask you who the one who did it is. You voted 2, and you voted 4, and now we'll put up 5 and 6. Who is the guilty suspect? How much music do we got left? I'll put it so we got another 2 minutes of music going. Oh yeah. Vote now for the great whodunit. Who stole Ethan Ralph's purse?
That's the first clue. Now what do we do? That's the first clue. We gotta find the culprit.
TikTok chat. Honk honk.
That's the first clue. We gotta find. That's the first clue. That's the first clue. Now what do we do? That's the first clue. Now what do we do? That's the first clue. We gotta find the culprit. Who's who? That's the first clue. We gotta find. That's the first clue. That's the first clue.
Okay, voting's coming to an end, chat. I'm going to end the poll here in 10 seconds. Get your vote in. Get your vote in now. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's our winner? Number 5. Suspect number 5, Joshua Connor Moon. Evil A-log of the Kiwi Farms. Death enemy of Ethan Ralph and purse thief extraordinaire. Running his criminal syndicate overseas. Probably selling Armani purses as we speak. Chat has spoken, and they've said that that Noel is the guiltiest party. Of course, we'll give some runner-up credit to Andy Warski and Matt Jarbo in number 3. It looks like CRP Trouton T and Dick Masterson can leave the stage. They've been cleared. Noel, on the other hand, is going to have to come on down for an interview. I think he's been pinned as being guilty on this. How do you do that? Like, it's just how do you get beaten? Where are we here? Here we go. Like, this looks like a severe beating. Now, he said, I think in his where's the Dick one? Dick's broken foot. A 4-on-1 fight. It was 4 people that accosted him, is what he said. He got into a fight, chased after them, got beaten some more, ended up in the hospital, and then needed to have orbital bone surgery or something done with his nose. I'm not 100% certain. But just based on that picture, it looks like he got a shit kicked. I mean, that looks like, I don't know. Usually when I think robberies, I think, oh, they'll hit you once or twice, rifle through your pockets maybe, and then they're out of there. But that looks like, I don't know, man. That looks like that looks like a beating. That looks like a severe beating. I didn't know Noel had it in him. Apparently he does. Out there beating people in the streets. Now, we could have a mystery 7th option right before all this happened, Ralph was saying that he was going to fuck the quartering's wife. And him and the quartering were having a long argument on Twitter about that. A lot of people don't know this. Quartering's wife owns a plane. She's a pilot, a licensed pilot. She knows how to fly it. It is theoretically possible that the quartering's wife flew out to Lisbon, Portugal, followed Ralph on the streets at night, beat him with a pipe, stole his purse. Well, it makes sense. What would a woman want? A purse. And then flew back to America, and nobody would ever know. Who would ever suspect the quartering's wife of carrying out such a sophisticated attack? And then leaving Joshua Moon to take the blame for it. It's a possibility. I guess we'll never know the truth 100%, but it's out there. Throw it out there just in case. Just in case the viewers might be curious.
Vegas right now, I slapped the taste out of his mouth. I slapped the shit out of that pussy right in his fucking face. Bet he won't walk through Las Vegas. Bet you won't walk through Las Vegas, bitch.
You know what people always say? It's been a while since Jim's been on. But like, oh, Ralph's just trying to get Jim on because Jim made me untold thousands of dollars, and I will always appreciate him for that. But you also get to be, oh, where's Jim? Where's Jim? You know what I mean? I think that's a thing, too. Somebody said that Jim hates me. Well, I mean, that could very well be true. I can't read into the hearts of men. But I know that if you go back and look at the very earliest Gamergate videos, a certain website that he was promoting was called theralphretort.com, and he had me on multiple of his streams. Maybe he does hate me, maybe he hates me now, I don't know. But I don't like to get engaged with that because I love Jim. And I would never be mad if he didn't show up on the show again. I wouldn't be mad at all. If he did, I would not be mad. I would say, oh Jim, you know what? Gee, thanks for the fucking retirement fund. I really appreciate your help. But why would I feel bad? That's why I know I've said this before, but Tonka, I said this publicly. People don't want to listen. I guess they didn't believe me. I said, you know what? Jim has a sixth sense. Jim can see when the shit starts to break out. Maybe it's time to start hanging loose, getting back a little bit. And he can see that with Tonka. And he can see that with all of the bullshit coming around my show. And I don't blame him. He has his own content. He has his own brand. He has his own followers. Why would he put himself on the line any more than he already did? You know how many times he appeared on the kill stream last year? At least 20 or 30. And so he did every single thing he could to help me. And I will always be grateful to him for that. And you can clip that out and put it on your clip channels. Fuckers. Anyway, that's my answer. I get asked the question all the time. Oh, Jim doesn't show up. Okay, well, you're right. I haven't seen Jim in a while. But guess what? I haven't asked him. I don't know if he would say yes or not. But because he does his own thing, like, what am I gonna message him up and say, Jim, please, come and help me out? I just have too much respect for the guy. Because he's one of the guys who got me into the game. That's it. And I might sound gay, I'm pretty sure he would call that, wow, Ralph, that sounds gay as fuck. But I don't think there's any circumstances I would ever invest in messaging him to, like, create some of the classic killstream moments. Unless I had a big idea in mind, and I will put a big caveat right there. But I just feel like I get comments on that a lot of the time, and a lot of these people are new fags. They don't understand. I'm not saying I'm an old fag. You know who's an old fag? Jim. That's the guy who's been around forever. I kinda just came in around Gamergate, and it's just like, are you mad Jim's not coming on your show? He's not giving you any publicity? And he didn't even retweet about your show? And it's just like, no. That's the type of petty shit high school girls get fucking bent out of shape about. Jim knows how to get a hold of me, and I know how to get a hold of him. And if he thought it would really, help me out, he would do it. I firmly do believe that. Yeah, pathetic, really. What got me into all of this was him. Jim. Now, I mean, if for some, and I don't even want to go down that road because I can't even imagine an angle where I would be salty towards Jim. And I told this to Tonka. I told this to Tonka's face. I said, Tonka, Jim has made you at least $20, $30, $40 fucking $1,000. Ralph? Please stop this, Ralph. Let me say this. Let me finish this. No, I want to finish this. Jim didn't even just make me a fair amount of change last year. He helped put me on the map back in Gamergate. He and Milo Yiannopoulos, and so, you know what? I owe that guy everything. And it would just take just the most brutal takedown for me to even consider responding, because there really is no response.